Hey everyone, it's June 24th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with mass murderer Charles Whitman, perpetrator of the Texas clock tower shooting in 1966, in which he shot dozens of victims, killing 17 in all. And that is him right up there. Born in 1941, Whitman was the oldest of three boys born to a plumbing contractor and devout Catholic mother. He grew up in Florida, and if that wasn't abusive enough all on its own, his father, a former orphan, frequently criticized and beat Whitman and his siblings for any mistake they made. Whitman had some remarkable accomplishments as a child, mastering the piano and becoming one of the youngest Eagle Scouts in history. His IQ was tested at genius level, and he was a popular student in school, but the only thing that his father praised him for was his expert-level marksmanship with a rifle. In 1959, he joined the Marines to get away from home, qualifying as a sharpshooter in boot camp, and eventually earned a military scholarship to the University of Texas to study engineering while still on active duty. He met and married a fellow student, but his grades weren't up to par, and he returned to service as an enlisted man at Camp Lejeune, and if he didn't become a madman, he may have been entitled to compensation. Discharged from the Marines in 1964, Whitman returned to the University of Texas in 1965, and his mother joined him in Austin the next year after leaving his abusive father. He began seeing a psychiatrist for feelings of rage and violent impulses, and it was posthumously discovered that he had a small brain tumor that may have affected his behavior.
If you or a loved one were stationed at Camp Lejeune between 1953 and 1987 and developed cancer, call now. You may be entitled to significant compensation.
On July 31st, 1966, Whitman typed up a suicide note expressing that he felt that his physical body was affecting his mind. After midnight, he went to his mother's apartment and stabbed her in the heart, then returned home and killed his wife while she slept. According to his suicide note, this was done to spare them from the embarrassment his next actions would cause. Later that morning, Whitman purchased additional weapons and ammunition to go along with the arsenal he already had at his disposal, headed to the University of Texas, and made his way to the top of the 300-foot-tall clock tower. He bludgeoned the receptionist to death, shot and killed 2 visitors, and wounded 2 others who were climbing the steps. Whitman went outside to the observation desk and began to fire at the people below. His first shot was through the belly of a pregnant student, then killed her boyfriend, and started a rampage across an area the size of 5 city blocks. Police responded as he was firing hundreds of bullets, engaging him in a firefight from the ground. After 90 minutes, they were able to scale the tower and shoot and kill Whitman. Including his wife and mother, he killed 16 and wounded 31 others, plus 1 victim who died 30 years later due to the injuries suffered that day. Whether his tumor caused his actions or if Whitman was just a psychopath is a question we'll probably never know the answer to.
Do any of you people know where these individuals learned how to shoot? Private Joker. Sir, in the Marines, sir!
If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Charles Whitman I say, happy birthday, you bastard.